Look at this already from Fnatic. That's 3 people on short. So this is definitely Fnatic having something up their sleeves here. They're hiding for it. Freiburg coming in as a quick trade as Forest also gets Olofmeister. It turns in NiP's favor. JW trying to hide up here, and this is great. He has to stay alive for a long time. He needs his teammates to come in and try and help out. Krim's trying to cover the cross here, but NiP, they're trying to play this as slowly as they possibly can. JW, big opening there, but he goes down to get right now. Flusher, very low on health as well. No bomb plant. NiP, they're fighting to get control before they get the bomb down, and it's definitely a smart move. Flusher is very low. I'm not sure what they can do from here on out, Fnatic. This is a tough position.
We'll be walking straight into a Fnatic sandwich any moment now, but he will be expecting it, and he is joined. Oh, Flusher does get himself the kill, and a second. Forest goes down courtesy of that headshot. And it's Exist that finally will pick off Crimson, call the retreat.
And this is where Fnatic do so much of the work with the pistols. Olofmeister with a quick double kill. It's not even a Tech 9, it's the C-set 75 instead. Freiburg 1v4. This is a very important round for NiP. They had such a good start just now. There's 55 seconds for Freiburg to try and do a 1v4. He's turned into 1v3 initially, so it might be a bit of a start for him, but he's got no grenades left, and he's got a Galil instead of a more preferable weapon, really. And Fnatic have armor. They've got a great crossfire setup. There's almost no way out of this for Freiburg, but he's going to have to try. Giving up at this point is definitely not an option. Walks in, what a headshot, takes one, keeps spraying, that's a double. Now he's got the Glock out, look at him!
Unbelievable stuff. Freiburg picks off Pronex. JW and his fans tries to put pay to it, but it's Flusher who'll have to come in and end the round with a hat-trick.
Just one more round for Flusher. It was the last time as well. So I think you on the panel they talked about Flusher and also JW being, Flusher and Krims being 2 of the core players, even though sometimes JW and Olofmeister do most of the flashy work. Is that something you agree with?
Yeah, absolutely. 3 retreats having spikes, at least one of them coming towards him. First man is Pronex. Freiburg dispatches of the both. Flusher has on the other side of Frag onto Exist. It's going to be JW to pick off Freiburg and prevent him from going any further. Forest lands onto Krims, and now JW with his second. He's got 2 more to find. He does have help from Olofmeister and his AWP incoming, but Get Right is going to climb up to that site and hunt through the smoke for JW, but Olofmeister is lurking as Alu puts in the code. Get Right drops from above. No! Olofmeister saves JW, and now it's all on Alu. Alu 1 or 2 for the round, gets the first, JW down, Olofmeister comes up, point blank, picks him off, and that will be Fnatic recovering to take their 6th round.
Uncommon to see something like that.
That's a big opening. Forest has one of the most impressive entry frag ratios in the tournament so far. It's a second kill as Pronex goes. Pronex is going to go down, and it's up to Flusher, Olofmeister, and Krims. But they're not at the bomb site. They're down the middle again. Now, unlike the B bomb site on this map, A is a little bit easier to retake. Fnatic have a Molotov, but they're not even going to go for it. They are actually going to save. And you should probably take a look at the scoreboard just to figure out, yeah, the economy might be one of the key reasons why that is. There's a good bank on Olofmeister, but not so much on everyone else. So I think that's what sparked Fnatic to make this choice. Now, that was a really slow round from NiP. Are you expecting something quicker later on, Sean? They have Freiburg as an entry fragger. They could go fast.
Yeah, they certainly can, and NiP is one of those teams that when they have those long A spawns, they like to get out long A. I don't think they've had those spawns on a good buy round yet with the nades to do it. Maybe this next round we'll see something like that where they use long A fast.
So you both called that you wanted to, or you were expecting to see more aggression from Fnatic on their CT side. Having saved out, and now knowing that NiP will have a bit of money in the bank with a strong round here, do you expect to see that here? Is round 9 when they revert to form?
Well, I think the problem is, once you lose a round, if that's when you make the adjustment, very likely Exist will also be expecting you to do it. It's actually sometimes better, I think, to make the adjustment when you're already winning, so that you catch NiP sort of thinking about something else already. I would expect NiP to be quite ready for something to happen.
And that is almost exactly what happened. What did we see there?
Yeah, and right there you see Fnatic knowing that NiP wouldn't rush the B bomb site because they know they have 2 AWPs. Great, excellent kind of mid-game call right there by Pronex probably to just stack 5 guys for the A rush, rotate 1 back over to B.
Look at how defensive NiP were playing. Forest was scoped up on short. They were so ready for Fnatic to try and do that kind of push. I think they saw that coming miles away. Definitely, I wouldn't have expected anything less from Exist. I definitely think he saw that might have been happening. And they are actually covering everything. I mean, this is what we call the standard split anyway on the terrorist side, so they're covering long and upper dark as well. I think it's going to be up to Fnatic. If they really want to catch NiP like that, they're going to have to do something a little bit more clever, I think.
Yeah, and it looks like NiP is actually suiting up for possibly a mid-B this round. They had one guy mid go all the way back to upper B tunnels. It might be an opper, so I'm kind of expecting to see a mid-B split out of NiP right now, which would be the correct read in this situation.
It is Forest who will be the one to take on Crims elsewhere on that B if they go, but Freiburg leading the charge towards A, takes a peek inside, not much there, and Crims is going to be the man to see action. Headshot onto Forest and follows up onto Exist, and this just got a heck of a lot harder, particularly with Flasher coming in onto Get Right. Elsewhere, Alu's gone down as well, and Crims has just stamped his name all over that B.